Still here, and that is the Seventh-day Adventist Church. That is the building. I think these are two beautiful buildings side by side, as you guys can see. So we are still here, and I think the next video that I will do, I'll try and see if I'll be able to do a video about the Kingdom community, because I had wanted to do that particular video yesterday, but I had some issues with doing that particular video, so I had to postpone it. But hopefully I'll find time and do an exploration of the Kingdom community, hopefully this week. And then after that, I'll have to revert back and continue the walk of the main Baibura Road, and hopefully I'll stop exactly where I started the last time, which is at Shell New Road. And then after that, I'll try and also do an exploration of the old road, or the old Kisi Road, and that of the Kisi community. But I'll pause here and just try and give you guys a glimpse of the houses on the hill. As we are still here and progressing with the video gradually, and I hope you guys are not bored yet, as we still have some distance to cover. And as always, just a reminder to subscribe, like, comment, and share to as many of your contacts as possible. That is also another nice building. I think this is also another one. And as for the houses at this particular side of the country, I think there may still be land available for sale, but like I always say, if you have the right contact, and of course you can pay the required amount, as I think a piece of land at this particular side of the country, especially at this main road, will be very, very, very pricey, and if not impossible to get. But nothing is impossible if you have the right connections and the right amount of money. That is also another new construction as we continue, and there's also another one right there on the hill there. I think this is a board factory. Still here and continuing the video. As I always say, there are a lot of construction at this particular road, and like I said, I think this is also another land that is yet to be developed, but as you guys can see, it is about to, as it's been cordoned off. I think this is a large supermarket. It's called Super Farm. I think they sell groceries and among other things. I think that is the fruit and vegetable store, Super Farm. So that is also another building, as you guys can see. Like I said, there are still vacant lots at this particular main road, which I think belongs to individuals, which I think they have plans of developing, and if not, maybe some of these lots are for sale, like I said. But to have a piece of land at this particular main road will be very, very, very pricey. That is also another building material store. Still here. So another pause again. Now, if I can say this, I think most of these vacant areas that you guys are seeing on the hills, I think most of these belong to individuals, which I think they have plans of building houses that on that particular hill. But as you guys can see, I think this is the access road that is yet to be fully developed. I think this particular road will lead up there, which I think some of the individuals that have lots of land at that particular area will have access to their property if they develop it in the near future, but it is not there yet. This is Usman Drive. It goes all the way there. Like I said, there are a lot of intersections, a lot of drives, a lot of lanes at this particular main road, which it will be impossible to film all of them, but today's video will focus on this particular area. And as for new construction, I think that is also another one. As you guys can see, that is also another one. And still here and moving forward. It is a very, very long walk, and I hope you guys bear with me. And as always, I know you guys are very, very, very busy, but if you're not able to watch the whole video, I mean, you can watch it in parts, just at your own pace, at your own convenience, and at your own time. And whilst doing that, don't forget to subscribe and hopefully help me grow and reach 1,000 subscribers, which is my target for now, as you guys have been doing a great job by subscribing to the channel and helping the channel to grow. And as always, you guys are awesome. Still here, moving forward. I think this is also another lot which belongs to someone. Like I said, still reinstating this fact that there are still plots of land that are available to be sold at this particular main road, but it depends if you have the right contact. Still here. As you guys can see, I think this individual has done a very great job in paving his driveway. Another zoom in on the houses on the hills. And we continue. As today is a Saturday and the streets are not that busy and most of the enterprises are not open, but I think the majority of them are. I think this is Jesse Drive, Bango Farm. It's exactly where we are. So I think we are leaving Bango Farm and approaching Adonkia. So let me just pause and show you guys That is also an unfinished one, but I think both the downstairs and the first floor are completed. And there's also another construction right up there, as you guys can see it. And from what I can see, I think those individuals that have plots of land that are located on the hilly side of this road, I think the difficulty that they will be facing is in trying to design or carve out the main access road that will lead to their houses or their plots of land, which I think will be very, very, very difficult, as you guys can see from some of the videos that I took, as you guys can see. But it is not impossible, it will just be difficult and expensive to carve out an access way to your land, and hopefully being able to put a structure on it. This is also another one, and this is also another one, new construction. This is also another one, and I think since we started at Metchem Junction, I think we have identified, I think, more than 10 new construction projects around. This is also another vacant lot. Like I said, it belongs to someone, and this is a very, very huge one. It is a very, very huge one, as you guys can see. We'll just pause again and then try to zoom, as there is a fence on that particular side. I hope you guys can see it. I think someone is already demarcating his piece of land, but I think it is difficult, if not impossible, to carve out an access way that leads all the way up those hilly areas, but it is not impossible. I think these are enterprises, a pharmacy, a building material store, and there is a police station, the Adonkia police station, which we'll just pass. It is somewhere around here. So another pause again. And hopefully try to show you guys exactly the distance we've covered. I think this is also another mini mart, and this is also another enterprise, as you guys can see. I think it's called Abon's General Merchandise. Abon's there. I think some of the items I can see are, I think, pillows, gas cookers, stove burners, and among other things. So, new construction, that, and this one. This is Carl Drive. It goes all the way down there. This is very, very huge and long drive, as you guys can see. But there are a lot of drives, a lot of intersections at this particular main road. And still here, this is a foreign exchange bureau. giant truck loading wood. Another one. Another one. So that is the Agape International Academy, which is a private school, I think. Of course, another board seller, and this is also another vacant lot, which I think belongs to someone. Still here and almost coming to the end of the video, as we still have some minutes of recording time. I hope you guys are not bored yet, but let me know in the comment section, like I initially stated, which of these two locations do you guys think have more beautiful buildings? The one at the main motor road at Wilberforce, or this main Goderich highway? So we'll pause again and then try to view some of the structures that are on the hill. And we continue. We continue the video. Still here and continuing the video. That is Thomas Drive. I think it goes all the way down. Yeah, a lot of construction, a lot of nice and beautiful houses at this particular main road, and a lot of businesses that have opened, and I think in years to come there will also be an addition to some of these fantastic, or some of these beautiful buildings that are at this particular main road. And also there will also be an increase in the number of shops, enterprises and individual traders that are located at this particular main road. So that is also another vacant lot, which I think belongs to someone. Another enterprise. I think this is a restaurant, Muniazi's restaurant. An enterprise and another one. I think that is an enterprise that sells used chairs, coolers, travel suitcases and other things. New construction alert. This is also another one. This is also another one. And a lot of construction. This one is also another one. This is also another one. Still here, trying to show you guys exactly how changed this, or how rapidly this area has become over the years, and it will still continue to do so, as some of these videos we are doing it and documenting exactly how it is, or how the present conditions of this particular main road is. And let's say we'll come back maybe after a year and then try to see some of the changes, or some of the new establishments, enterprises, businesses and other nice buildings that have sprung up at this particular location. And don't get me wrong, I'll not be able to film all of the new construction that is happening at this particular area, because my focus is just at this particular main road. That is why when we are progressing with the video, whenever we approach a hilly area, I'll pause and then try to give you guys a glimpse of exactly some of the buildings that are at these particular hilly areas of this area, as it will be very difficult to pinpoint exactly all of the new construction that is happening at this particular main road. But as we continue, maybe you guys will see some that I will not be able to notice in the video, and that is why I want you guys to bear with me as we continue the video. As I initially stated, we'll end the video today at Ogoo Farm, because that, as always, is the destination. As that is the destination for today's video. This is also another nice building, as you guys can see. And this one also, there is also another new construction next to it there. This is Titi Drive. I think it goes all the way down there. And I can see another new construction project exactly. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me zoom in. Like I said, still here recording, and then I'll just pause and zoom in on the hills and show you guys exactly some of the houses that are sitting on the hill. Still here, taking you guys along with me and exploring this particular areas. And as from some of you guys, and as for some of you guys that are in the diaspora, and it has taken you guys a very long time without visiting back home, and this is just to show you how rapidly this area has developed over the years since you guys have left. And this is just to admonish and encourage you guys that there are still lots available for sale back at home. It can be at this particular location or any other location within the country, just where exactly you see fit or where you think will be comfortable for you to have your building. But this is a service station. It belongs to NP, which is the National Petroleum Company. I don't know if it is still government owned or if it has been privatized, but still here. I think this is also another new construction, and approaching another massive one, which we are yet to reach. We'll just pause here and then try to zoom in on the hills and show you guys exactly some of the houses that are located on the hill. And as I told you guys earlier, don't worry about the location of some of these houses that are on the hills, as most of these houses have access roads that lead from this main road that leads directly up to exactly where those houses are. So, but the difficulty that most of these houses face, like I initially stated, is the ways and means by which they usually carve out the access roads that usually leads to their houses or their plots of land. This is a supermarket, as you guys can see. This is a bank, the Union or United Bank of Africa, UBA. It will just pass. Of course, it's a Saturday, it's closed. And new construction, this one, and then this huge and massive one here, and then there is also another one. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it clearly. This one. And I think this one is not yet completed, but as always, downstairs operational. And I think this is also another new construction, which I think the downstairs is complete, but the first floor is yet to be completed. I think this is also another one. I think that is a huge field. I think it is the Mohammed Kalon Fields, if I'm not mistaken. I think this building belongs to International Earth Moving Construction, ECC. Let me just pause and show you guys how massive this building is. How far we've come. And we continue, still here. This is an Enterprise, a Dodge Charger. I think this is a building material store and a beauty salon, MGK. Another new construction, another one. That is also another one, flying the United States flag very high. And I think there's also another one, let me zoom in, there. We continue. I think this is a bridge. I think this bridge is very, very important. It connects both that of the Adonkia and that of the Ogoo farm. And that is also another new construction. So we'll stand here again and try to zoom in on the hills and show you guys exactly some of the houses on the hill. That is the house. The new construction, flying the United States flag very high. And I think downstairs of this particular building, I think it houses a cleaning company called Mr. Clean Clothes Laundry Services. there. Wow, I think there's a very, very large and beautiful house on that particular hill. I hope you guys can see it. It is there. There. We continue the video. Still here, trying to capture both sides of the street as best as I can for you guys and taking you guys along with me. Just trying to show you guys exactly how change or rapidly changing this area is becoming. And I positively believe that, say, in the next 3 to 5 years, this particular area will be more crowded with beautiful houses, enterprises, and other establishments than this. But we'll see. Maybe after a year we'll come again and try to explore this particular main road and just try and spot some of the differences or some of the structures that were not there when we are filming this particular video. But we continue, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to as many of your contacts as possible. Another new construction. This one is a huge one there. Still continuing the video, and there's also another new construction, that one. I think we've left Adonkia behind, and I'm presently at the Angola community, which I think after we've passed the Angola community will ultimately end at the Ogoo farm community, and immediately after the Ogoo farm community will be that of the Laka community, which is where one of the beautiful beaches of the country, which is the Laka beach, is situated. Still here, and I think this is also another new construction. We continue the video. That is also another one. That is also another one, and I think there are a few on the hill. Let me just pause and continue. Yeah. So still here. And this video today will be a very, very long one, and I hope you guys will be able to view this particular video, but if not, I'll have to divide it into 2 parts, just like I did with the Jue video, and then try to post both videos for you guys. But if not, I'll try and post it. I'll try to combine it and post it as one. So this is also another new construction. Like I said, there are still vacant lots at this particular main road. This is also another new construction. Still here. Still here. And I think most of these enterprises, most of these are makeshift enterprises, and there are vacant lots at this particular enterprises, which I think are for sale, but everything depends on the type of contacts that you have in purchasing a particular plot or pieces of land this particular side of the country, as it will be very, very pricey. Still here and still at Angola town. I'll just pause and try to zoom and show you guys exactly the distance we've covered and the houses that are on the hill, as you guys can see. But we'll continue the video and hopefully try and reach our destination. But we are coming close to our targeted destination for today's video, which is the junction of Ogoo farm. And I'm still at the Angola community. As you guys can see, a lot of shops, a lot of individual enterprises. Still here, taking you guys along with me, and we are almost coming to the end of today's video. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much for helping me grow the channel. And as always, let me know in the comment section which of these two locations do you guys think have more beautiful houses, this particular location or that of the Signal Hill Wilberforce Main Road location. But we are still here, and I think this is also another new construction. So again, I'll just pause here and then just try to zoom in and show you guys exactly some of these houses that are not at the main road, but they are at other areas of this particular area. As you guys can see, the sea is also at the distance. I think this is also another new construction that is about to be developed, but not yet. Still here, still recording, and hopefully try and reach the conclusion of today's video. I think there's two, this one and that one. I think that is a building material store. I think this one also, but still here and still exploring with you guys, and I hope you guys are still not bored yet. But like I initially stated, I'll divide this particular video if some building material store. I think the downstairs is operational, but the up or the first floor is yet to be constructed. This is a welding shop. Still here with you guys, exploring. It's also another building material store. That is also another nice building. And as you guys can see, a lot of enterprises, a lot of shops. And I think the road that leads to this other side of this particular area, I think there were a lot of enterprises at this main junction, but I think they've been demolished. I don't know why, but when we get there, I'll try and show you guys exactly what I mean. As just at this particular location, I can see exactly that particular area has been cleared, but we are yet to get there. as we are still here, another new construction, still here and approaching Ogoo farm, and this is also, I think this is also another new construction. This also. Still here and almost coming to the end of the video. This one, of course, the downstairs is operational, but the first and second floors are not yet completed, as always. And another huge building material store, Pawan Putra Building Materials and General Supplies. That is the store. This is also another one, another unfinished building, another building material store. I think this one they sell tiles, so you guys can see, and doors. Still here and coming to the end of today's video. And as always, thank you guys for coming along with me. You guys are wonderful and awesome. Another nice building. So that particular area was where I was initially stating that it was crowded. I don't know, but I think that particular area was recently cleared because it was a very crowded area. But I think that particular land belongs to someone, and I think someone wants to develop it. I think that was why it was cleared, because there were a lot of makeshift shops or enterprises at that particular area, but I think it's been cleared. This is also another new construction. So I'll just pause here and then try to show you guys the houses on the hill. I hope you guys can see some of these houses that are on the hill. I think this is a small lot that displays used cars that are for sale. A RAV4, a Nissan, a Lexus, a Range, a 4Runner. I think this is a Highlander, a CRV. I think this is also a RAV4, and maybe a Sonata. Yeah, I think it's a Sonata. So this is where we'll stop today's video. As you guys can see, I am presently at this main Ogoo Farm Junction, pausing and zooming on the hill, and just to show you guys exactly the houses on the hill. But I'll just stand at this particular junction, do a 360 of the entire area, and then call it a day. But so this is exactly where we'll stop the video for today, and thank you guys once again for coming along with me. I'll just do a 360 view of the entire area, and then hopefully try and see you guys at the next one. So I think this way leads to other areas around the Ogoo Farm community. As you guys can see, some of the houses that are inside this particular drive, but this is where I'll stop the video for today. And as always, thank you guys for coming along with me. And until I catch you guys again, or see you guys again at the next video, peace, still here. And